More options. It's time for Netflix to get real. The streaming giant's latest original, The Break with Michelle Wolf, dives into the world of late-night television with The Daily Show and Late Night with Seth Meyers writer Michelle Wolf. Whereas Netflix's other talk shows, like Chelsea, The Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale, and My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman, have been led by established comedians, The Break is an all-new show with all new talent. So how does it stack up to Netflix's other late-night originals? The Break with Michelle Wolf, stream it or skip it. Opening shot. Unlike other late-night shows that dwell in meandering introductions, The Break is all about getting to the point. Framed by her studio audience and blue lighting, the series host and star Michelle Wolf steps out and confidently proclaims, "It's such an exciting time to be alive." Wolf then announces what she has on the docket for her first episode: how to fix the NFL, the Miss USA pageant, and feminism. Finally, we'll reveal who killed John Bonet if we have time, she coyly adds. And right now it's the premiere of The Break. This quick introduction, which bounces between silly and serious and perfectly captures this talk show's tone, then leads to The Break's title card. The gist, hosted by Michelle Wolf, Netflix's The Break seeks to be the anti-late night show. Despite Wolf's headline-grabbing moment at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, The Break doesn't want to teach anyone about political policy, and it doesn't want to lecture people. To quote Wolf, "The Break exists because it's literally a break." The variety show jumps between stand-up sets from Wolf, fake commercials, sketches, desk pieces, and interviews. It's a talk show from a seasoned talk show veteran that doesn't want to hold back. The world is weird and terrible, and Wolf wants to make fun of it all in her own overtly feminist and self-conscious way. Kira Howe, Netflix. Our take. Overall, I like Netflix's original talk shows, but I often find them to be a bit lacking. Chelsea was clunky with a great, authentic dinner party moments. Bill Nye Saves the World has its charms, but I'm not sure who it's for. The Joel McHale Show is a ton of fun and one of my favorite binges, though it isn't particularly innovative. But The Break is something special. I can now say without a doubt that The Break with Michelle Wolf is the Netflix talk show I've been waiting for. From the moment Wolf appeared in jeans, a black shirt, and killer sneakers against her industrial chic set, The Break establishes that it is different, a show that sticks to the beats of late night while injecting its own irreverent tone. It's not smug because it's not trying to teach viewers anything. It's not overly political or self-important, though it is adamantly opposed to the Trump administration. It's mostly silly with a feminist edge. Wolf starts the first episode of her Netflix show with jokes about Oprah, "You're not that special. I also eat bread every day. Elon Musk, invent yourself a girlfriend closer to your own age. Netflix, we don't need 4 documentaries about the same murder. Her husband did it. Move on." And herself, "Yes, this is my real voice." The half-hour episode felt like a full-length version of Late Night with Seth Meyers. Joke Seth can't tell. Almost every quip is sharp, finely tuned, and feels like it's coming from a network that isn't beholden to advertisers. This is a show that knows it has a long leash and gleefully takes advantage of it. Therein lies what I like most about The Break. It's a feminist show that never seems to feel the need to prove itself or pull any punches. If a female comedian manages to get her own late-night show, something that still sadly feels like a feat in 2018, there is a huge amount of pressure that comes with it. Chelsea Handler developed a reputation by routinely becoming one of the most controversial voices on TV through her show, and Chelsea promised to turn that the controversy up to 11. Samantha Bee routinely delivers top-of-the-show monologues that are smarter, sharper, and more passionate than those of her male peers. Sarah Silverman's Hulu show literally promised to fix a divided America. That's a ton of pressure. But in this competitive environment, The Break allows Michelle Wolf to join the ranks of hosts like Jim Jeffries, Chris Hardwick, and yes, Joel McHale. It won't change the world, but The Break does let one very funny woman and her team to be hilarious. And Wolf's show is something many late-night shows seemingly forget to be funny. At one point Wolf knowingly hides her feminist rant in a segment called Sports Smash, as she rants at a desk about how women can still be feminist while refusing to support women they disagree with. Generic sports audio plays, trying to turn the rant into something cool. At the end of the segment, Wolf cheekily asks the camera, "Did we trick you?" Throughout the show, The Break shares commercial after commercial about Amazon's improved Echo. What makes this new Echo so much better than the original? Lunch meat and more lunch meat. It's a very silly segment that gets better the longer it plays out. At one point Wolf stars in a mock trailer for a new Netflix movie called A Strong Female Led. The Break's first episode made me laugh out loud more than most episodes of The Daily Show or Kimmel. But the best part of the series is indisputably when Wolf interviews her Seth Meyers co-writer Amber Ruffin. As the pair talk about the pressure of having kids, the conversation just feels like two close, highly intelligent friends chatting. Then Ruffin lands this blow: "Look, we have plenty of people on this planet. We don't all need to have kids. Maybe, and I'm just spitballing here, maybe there's so much pressure on women to have children because if we don't have them, you don't know how to categorize us. And that scares you so much it makes you question every choice you've ever made." Or something like that. And there's the strength of The Break with Michelle Wolf. Yes, it can be silly. Yes, it has a sharp tongue and a take-no-prisoners attitude like other, bad boy, late-night shows before it. Yes, Wolf has excellent timing and a command of her audience that feels like she's been doing this for years. But beneath all this, The Break with Michelle Wolf still has its beliefs. It's going to make fun of everything but not to the point where it becomes an identity-free show. Welcome to a late-night world of feminist snark, sex and skin. There's a brief sex scene in that fake movie trailer, but that's about it. It's a talk show, people. Come on. Parting shot: Wolf, after moving from her stage to a couch to a desk to a bookshelf, tries to reveal the killer of John Benet Ramsey before being forced to wrap up her show. The camera then pans out over a title card showing the show's social media profiles. Is it a little cheesy and irreverent to close a pilot on a John Benet joke? Sure, but Wolf makes the callback work. Sleeper star, Amber Ruffin for sure. Anytime she appears on Late Night with Seth Meyers, that's a guaranteed YouTube click from me. Seeing the chemistry between Wolf and Ruffin elevated The Break's solid first episode from good to great. More Ruffin always, please. Most pilot Y-line: "Watch this, fuck you, Geico." Pick a mascot, you hoarders. I get that Wolf is excited to not have to answer to sponsors, but the meta, Netflix is different joke in a Netflix original is starting to wear out its welcome. But that's a small criticism from someone who watches too many Netflix shows. Our call: stream it for sure. Wolf isn't for everyone, but if her Seth Meyers bits and the White House Correspondents' Dinner made you laugh, you're going to love this. Stream The Break with Michelle Wolf on Netflix. Michelle Wolf Netflix. Stream it or skip it. The Break with Michelle Wolf.